Hey guys, welcome to the latest video. As you'll notice, there is no M3. Currently I'm just stuck with a 320, which is obviously my daily. It's a little bit rough around the edges, this one, but it does do the job. It's not quite the M3 though. We've also got my flatmates, F21 320 X-Drive as well. Not really sure why I bought X-Drive, but it's a good car. So where actually is the M3 then? For those of you who watched my last video, you've probably figured out already, it's in for paint. There's a few stone chips that need to sort it out. On top of this too, there's a couple of little bits of rust. For those of you who know that E46s, they're pretty rusty cars, especially this day and age. They're getting quite old. So mine had a couple of little bits that need done. Just under the front arches, there's a little bit of rust there. And the rear arches, some of the seam sealer have come away. I want to get that sorted before it actually started rusting and causing issues. As with most things, rust is always worse when you start peeling stuff back, but to be honest, it's actually not that bad. It's not nearly as bad as I thought it could have been. Nothing needs cut and welded. It's still at the stage where it can be buffed back, rust converted, and then actually sorted that way, rather than cutting and welding things out, which I would rather avoid if possible. Clearly, that gets quite expensive quite quickly. I've also just ordered a set of coilovers too. I'm not going to tell you exactly what ones I got just yet. Wait and see. Hopefully next week they'll be here and I'll be able to put up a video showing exactly what I've got. I'm in two minds whether to install them myself, which I can do, but I don't have a lot of tools down here. Most of them are back at my parents' home. Also, I want to get them corner weighted properly so it is actually set up correctly. There's no point in getting coilovers and not setting them up correctly, otherwise it's just going to make the ride of the car worse. I'm going to be going and picking up the car tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. So next day, I'm going to pick up the car. Got Matt here.
Yeah, buddy!
Yeah, interesting guy. So that's we're in the F31 320. It's an X-Drive though, and it's Povo spec as you can see. No Pro Nav. Got Matt here again.
Let's go!
No extended screen, no nothing like that, but yeah, is what it is. So I just picked the car up from the paint shop. I didn't get any footage there, but I'll give you a quick walk around now that I've gone to Morrison's car park. So the main bits were down under the wing here, where there's a little bit of rust. There's a few stone chips on this wing here, which have all been done. Also the inside of the arches have all been coated in some new protection. This arch here as well. And then down here on this side, that's been sorted too. It's been a really good job that they've done, so can't complain. Yeah, so that's your quick walk around there. So I took it to a ream machine in Ilkeston, just outside Nottingham. Yeah, 10 out of 10 guys, I would definitely go there again. I've got a couple other little bits I'll probably get done after the summer, like my front bumper. Just get a few stone chips. But yeah, that's got me thinking, what else is wrong with the car? What else is there that needs to be sorted on the car? For a start, I know I just said I had paintwork done, but I didn't get the front bumper done. It needs to get sorted soon. Obviously, it's got a scrape there, but I'll get that sorted probably after summer, I reckon, as there's no point driving over summer, getting loads of stone chips on, having to get it painted again. Paintwork wise as well, we've got this here too, a little bit of bubbling on the mirror stalk, again really common for these. Got some other things like the rear disc and pads need sorted, so that's going to be getting sorted pretty soon. In addition to that too, one of the front drop links needs replaced, but new coilovers should be here in the next few days. Yeah, they come with shortened drop links anyway, so I don't need to worry about that too much. So final little bits that are actually wrong with the car. The diff is a bit noisy and it's leaking a bit of oil. Same with the engine as well, it's leaking a little bit of oil, but it's an old BMW. All old BMWs leak oil. It's just part of the character of the car. It's not a particularly big leak, same as the diff. I need to investigate exactly what's leaking on the engine, but the diff, that's just going to need rebuilt at some time. That'll help with it being noisy too. That's probably going to get done, I'd imagine, maybe next year. When I do that, I might put a 4.1 final drive in there. To be honest, it's been a pretty reliable car. Apart from the high pressure Vanos line bursting, there's not really been anything that's gone wrong on mine. I think preventive maintenance is the key with these kind of cars. It's an old car at the end of the day. You need to keep up with the maintenance. Driving the car is a big thing as well. A lot of people will have these cars parked up for quite a lot of the year. They don't really like sitting. They end up having more leaks, more issues. So driving the car reasonably regularly. I'm not speaking about putting loads of miles on it, but just every now and again, taking it out and just making sure it's getting up to temperature and then all the fluids start circulating, which definitely helps with some of the issues. Apart from that, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.